Good morning, or is it afternoon? I think it's morning. However, today is cold. Yesterday was colder, but today is cold. I think it's like high 53. So I wanted to share some food for thought, food for the heart, food for just warming up those old bones or whatever. So I decided to do a chicken noodle soup. And I dug in the freezer. It's so cold. I didn't feel like digging in the freezer, and I didn't feel like going to the store. So I had a great big old family pack of chicken legs sitting up in my face. I decided to thaw those out and boil them. And I added all my peppers and onions and garlic and thank you. I just noticed something that's not there that is important, and that's my carrots. So with that being said, let me get some carrots. Hold on, y'all. All right. Yes, you cannot leave carrots out of a soup. So we're going to add our carrots. I like those shredded up carrots. I will cut up, chop up, whatever. But I do like the shredded carrots. I'm going to add some cream of mushrooms to this. And I'm sorry I didn't have my carrots in it, but that's okay. I'm going to add a can of cream of mushroom soup. I love cream of mushrooms. I added 2 chicken bouillon cubes in also. Plus, you have your chickens. Ooh, shoot. I'm not having a good moment here. No, usually they be stuck up in there. Thank you for cleaning the can for me and have to scrape. Okay, so I do like a little, condense in my soup. I don't like, how you buy those containers of soup in the store, like the chicken noodle, and it is broth, and the broth is where you're going to get your nutrients, and mostly, like if you have a cold or whatever, flu, then yes, that broth is very important. So I want the broth, but also, I want it to be a little condensed also. So today, this chicken noodle soup gonna have all kind of nutrients in it. I'm gonna bring that to a boil because it's already been cooking, and I'm just showing you guys what it's turning out to be. I put it on this morning when I got up so that, I could have it ready. It's just one of those days, and sometimes my stomach doesn't want anything but broth. I don't even be wanting these vegetables. So I'll call my daughter here in a bit and let her know that she's more than welcome to come and get her some soup, even for her and the neighbors, because she said the neighbors are in their 80s and they both been sick. And when I was their neighbor and they were sick, I always cooked. Whatever I cooked extra and took them food. So she was I asked her to carry that out for me. And she's a good cook. So This is beginning to come to a boil. I like the egg noodles, but this time I think I'm gonna just add the elbow noodles. So let's see if I have the flavor I want for one. Okay, guys, this is good. And I have bad taste buds, but it's good. One of the things I wanted to say, don't be afraid to add citrus to anything chicken you cook. What I mean by citrus, like, don't be afraid to add lemon juice, or rub something down with a lemon when you're seasoning. Plus, it's good for you. Don't be afraid to, like, I love this one. This is probably my favorite. Most people probably use this to bake with. Nelly and Joe's. I use it for everything. It's a awesome power source as far as cooking with. So I added this to my chicken noodle soup. I also did the lime squeeze juice. I love citrus. And I love cooking with citrus in my chickens and fish and stuff like that. So those things are also in my soup. When I empty a bottle, and it's just a little bitty something, these new refrigerators don't have the room like the old ones, so you have to break a lot of things down. So this is just pure lemon juice, and I just squirt a few drops of that in there also to bring out the flavor. I substitute the citrus stuff for salt. This way you don't have to use a lot of salt. Yeah, you're going to season it, but cut back on your salts. As we well know, they're not healthy for you. Lemon juice is another good source for you. Even with weight loss, a lot of things is good for. So, and then when you're boiling stuff, it cooks down the compound in it anyway. So, the soup is coming to a head, and I'm going to go ahead and add those noodles to it. And let's see. I'll open these big ones. So today I'm just going to do, like I said, I was really tempted with the rice, but not today. I'm just going to do these noodles. And I don't want a lot of them because if you put too many in, they absorb your broth. So I don't want a whole lot of them, maybe a cup. I really used to love noodles, so this is a cup. I used to love noodles. I'm just not loving anything. When you get old, your taste buds change, and stuff just don't be right. So I'm going with this cup, and I don't want any more, just enough. So I put those noodles in. You got your carrots in there. I have some, let's see, can we find one? It does have a kick. Not a bad kick, but it does have a little kick. There we go. See that little pepper? Yes, I have that and some juice in there. Just that helps warm it on up, right? Usually I'll put a little ginger in there, but I'm going to stop with what I have for now. I don't know. I might add a little vodka. That won't hurt anything. We'll see. But I think I will go ahead and, yes. Yes. Let's go ahead and add a little vodka to that. And that's just going to really make it all right. Hi, y'all. I'm back. So, here's a quarter of a cup of Absolute. And it's absolutely going in. Yes. There we go. And I'm going to turn this down and put the lid on it and let it do its thing. Make sure ain't no more Absolute. Absolutely going to be delicious. Okay. I really kind of think I want just another squeeze too of citrus. I like my citrus. Or at some point, even when you don't want to, I guess you got to go for just a little bit of salt. So there we go. I don't want to overpower. So I'll see when I come back and it's cooked down a little bit. I'll see what we're working with then. But yeah, this is what we're doing today. And I will show you some end results. Alrighty. Thank you, family and friends. If you like this video, please comment. Please comment and subscribe to this channel so I can continue to share these recipes with you. And it's not even a recipe. Let me say dishes with you. And anything you want recipes to, I do not go by recipe, but I can tell you how I cook it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I look to talk to you soon. Bye-bye. And God bless everyone.